Hello everyone, my name is Attila and welcome back to Attila Total War. So I just want to start off this part by saying that I am trying to record with Fraps instead of the X3, which I usually use. So unfortunately Fraps does not give you the option to record your microphone audio on a separate channel, which means that I can't actually, well, for example, if the game audio is too loud, I can't set the volume of my voice even higher, or vice versa, which I usually try to balance that out a bit. But yeah, if there are any sound issues in this part, that is why. Anyway, we are still in control of the Roman Empire, although it is crumbling just a bit, quite badly actually. And yeah, I'm gonna have to move my army over to try to stop the Ostrogoth from doing whatever they want to do, but they seem to be perfectly able to do whatever they like to, because they're badasses like that. Anyway, yeah, we are still in the same turn, and we can see a few things happened. And yes, I want to get a governor for a few places, and yeah, I also need that guy down there. He's on his way, good. I want a governor for this region. Or this province, rather. Carthagines. It's Christian, though. So that's nice. But yeah, I need a governor here. And right now, I don't think I have the money for that. No, I cannot afford it. I could try this guy, though. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. So, Carthagines. That should be at the sea. Show up with this. How do you do this again? Keep forgetting. Oh, did I do it? Yes, I did. And it didn't cost me anything? Wow. Well, that was nice. So yeah, we have a bit more control now, but yeah, once again, we still have regions that are, well, very unhappy. Actually, most regions are very unhappy, but some of them are becoming a bit more stable thanks to edicts and governors. Yeah. Also, that means that we can issue an edict, which we should be able to do, right? There we go. Just need to reclick it, apparently. Okay, so let's take a look at our actual levels here. So Latin Christian, which is what we're trying to get. It's the majority religion, which is quite nice. So, do we go for the Christian mission? Just to increase that, or do we go for just the Britain Circus one? So, well, Latin Christian is on the rise, and it's on the rise not really that rapidly, but I think it's the fastest growing one. So I don't know if we really need to give them an edict in order to grow. I don't know. I'll decide on that later. Yeah, I think we'll go for straight up public order and food. And yeah, our food situation is still... No, our money situation. Our food situation is actually quite good, but our money situation is quite bad still. So, yeah, about that. I can't really do too much this turn. Could try to go for these guys though, but unfortunately they do have more men than me, as the hordes have a tendency to have. Also, another horde, the Vandals, are coming down. If, well, if they're gonna follow history, they are going to try to go for Carthage. But you never know. We'll see what they do. Also, they're in the Alps, so they're suffering a bit of attrition, apparently. Yeah. Hopefully they don't attack anything that I own. And they're not at war with me yet, so I guess that gives me a slight hope there. Let's see. Huh, they are actually going towards, well, Spain, where they went through in order to get to the the northern parts of Africa. Anyway, Geats declared war on me. Too bad. For me. And they can do some 8 damage, so... I should also remind you that we are still on turn 4. This is the end turn after turn 4. So, shit hasn't started to go down yet. Not properly. Okay, we're in the siege. I think I'll move out my army then. Also, the Sassanids are bringing the pain down on the Eastern Romans. Investment. That's a word I haven't heard being used for that. Anyway, we have a bit more disease, which is fun. Okay. Allotment, maybe. Let's see. So, one of your daughters have been enticed by a suitor and is planning to... yeah, that. Should she be allowed to follow her heart? That will lower my control though. Although that will use my influence. How much influence do I have? Let's see, what are the influence points? Okay, this is the influence points, I see. Sure, that will give this guy a way into the family, right? Or is this the guy she's trying to marry? Okay, this is the guy she's trying to marry. Never mind. So I do have influence. That much influence. He has a decent amount of loyalty, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna give you my blessings. Anyway, war declared, as we saw. United against us. Not cool, man. Not cool. And another thing that is also not cool is the fact that I don't have the power to stop them. I don't have strong enough armies for that. And having this army leave this region will of course destabilize it, because we don't have that much garrisoning power. Yeah, this is just a mess all over. Anyway, we do have an army here. But yeah, I can move them out, but they will just get crushed. So I would rather gang up on one Ostrogoth army with 2 of my small armies instead of going on a suicide mission. Yeah, so if they stay there for one more turn, I'll try to attack them. Of course, that will leave a few regions open, but so be it. It's not like I didn't have problems anyway. So I can't remember the faction name, but... oh. Well, the tables have turned, haven't they? Well, we're gonna have to fight this. And I'm gonna fight this on the battlefield, just to make sure that I do as much damage as possible. But yeah. The faction that is residing in Sahara, I can't remember the name of it, but the province Sahara, they actually haven't attacked me yet, which is surprising. So they just declared war and they didn't try to invade. I've seen that done before, but usually it's from factions that aren't on the border with me. Oh well, I'm not gonna complain. We're not losing any regions down there. Probably losing a region right now. Or more likely it's getting devastated. Seems that they are more savvy on getting that instead of actually getting territories. They don't want to settle apparently. Well, I'm not going to complain too much. At least I'm not stealing my promises. Well, then again, they are destroying it, so... I don't know. I don't know if I should be glad or sad. Okay. So of course they once again use the worst conditions imaginable. Also, I have like an upper tier here. It should be easier to defend. That's quite nice. It's not easy to defend by any means, but easy, yeah. Although that will mean that they will capture quite a few of my towers, which I'm not a fan of. Because they definitely do a lot of damage. I don't know. Where should we put this? Here? We put it over here. I think I'll actually put it over there. That's the one barricade we can have. Why are you damaged? I guess we haven't replenished fully. So yeah, we're gonna stick to the upper tier. I don't actually think that is a good idea. And, well, basically it's because of what I said. We don't have siege, not siege towers, but watchtowers there. Which means we are not getting any support other than skill with melee weapons. Okay, I'm gonna do it like that, and the rest of these guys are gonna defend the upper tier. So I haven't really blocked this off. I've just given them a temporary barricade. Although I must say that my units, they are relatively decent. They're all like medium infantry, at least. Oh yeah, and we do have some cavalry, so I should make sure to use them. Try to do some hit and run stuff. Ah, that's the general. And there we go. Yeah, I think that is the best we can do, all things considered. Oh yeah, also scout equities, they could have been deployed anywhere basically. So, reinforcements, where are they coming from? Actually, they should be coming in from over here, shouldn't they? Oh dear. Yeah, they weren't attacking from the same direction at all. Also, I must say again how I like how they have these farmlands that are basically privately owned, small patchworks. Oh, they're actually reinforcing from the exact same place almost. Well, I guess that's good. Also, another thing that I need to say is the fact that my internet speed, my internet upload speed somehow shot up again. So, if you don't know what happened, basically I'm paying for 100 internet, and somehow I got an upload speed of 6.3 on YouTube. I called my cable company and they said it was them, and since this is the United States, I actually trust them. So it must be some YouTube thing or something. But anyway, the problem is now over, which means I can go back to uploading videos like I used to. This is still mine though. Although I'm on the edge here. Okay, I think someone are gonna try to sneak past there. And it's very nice of you to try to batter down the very choke points I set up. Defensive Testuro, that's not gonna do anything. Not here. Yeah, loose spacing, that's surely going to help. Oh, has it been burnt? Yes, it has. That's a shame. Must put a bit of potential there. Okay. Germanic levy. Those are very light though. Should we just give up on the outer wall? I think it might be a good thing. Good idea. Although it might be too late since that we are actually engaged already. Oh, this tower is now in enemy hands. No it isn't. No it isn't. Not yet. Now. Nope. Oh. So you don't capture watchtowers, you destroy them. Well, that's nice to know. What are you doing? You think you can catch me? Well, catch me if you can. Oh, they don't have any form of skirmish mode. Whoops. Yeah. It's not like they're gonna catch me anyway, so... Yeah, this is basically a fight just to try to do them as much damage as possible. And nothing more really. Oh, of course, Germanic mounted warband. Well, this my cavalry is slightly, just slightly heavier than the Germanic warband. Well, if you insist. So, how's this going? We're still holding, and we're actually routing a few men. Nice. I don't think that'll be enough to stop them, though. Okay, apparently the archers completely abandoned the horsemen. Probably gonna turn around and shoot at me. Oh yes they are. Well, it doesn't really matter too much, because these guys will still be alive even with 3 casualties. Oh, they were actually winning. Why? Oh, come on! I just tried to save you. But yeah, why are these guys winning? Probably a lot to do with morale. It's really the only thing I can see happening there. These guys are broken. These guys are still holding though. They didn't get as much pressure as the other guys. Okay, they have returned. They are exhausted though. Yeah, we need to continue to chase them. Yeah, try to pull back if it works. And these guys are now actually they don't have any direct fights on their hands. So let's try to get them back to the last stand. Let's see what they can do. Also, hopefully they won't capture this tower, although they probably will. Are you gonna fight again? Yes, and you actually shatter them this time around, which is nice.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Okay, I have killed close to 1,000. But the enemy has killed quite a lot as well, so... I don't really see me winning this, to be quite honest.
The enemy has discovered our hidden troops.
These guys? No, probably these guys. And also it doesn't look like I will be able to get back in time. Unless I do something like that. Also, you guys are really not helping, and I need to commit my general. Oh, god damn it. Just a few seconds too late. And now they have practically broken through, so... yeah. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. So it doesn't really matter that this is holding strong, because this is about to be breached.
Hidden units! Watch out! Our men return to the fight!
Okay, thank you. It's either that or sit back and die, basically. Yeah, they're about to break through. No real question about it. Let's take a look here. 700 against 2,800. Well, I guess on the bright side, I have killed quite a lot more than they have. But then again, I am the defender, so that should be a given. But I am still gonna fight to the last man. The last man willing to fight, that is.
Our men are breaking off!
Probably the already routed ones. Oh yes, yes indeed. Oh, you're trying to go for my troops now. Well, I guess that's a decent enough of an idea. Actually, let's try to see if I can hammer and ammo charge them.
Rally their units!
Probably not. We'll have to see though. Although it should be mentioned that quite a lot of men are breaking in. But the floodgates just broke completely. So
Men are broken and are fleeing!
yeah, not looking good. Oh, and there went my general, and there went the rest of the army. Okay then, so there we saw the army completely breaking because a section of the army broke. Well, too many sections, I guess, of the army broke. Yeah, even this guy, who managed to get 305 kills, which is very nice. So yes, I think I accomplished my goal of killing as many as possible. But if I killed enough to be able to retake that, that remains to be seen. Also, will they... Yes, they will... I don't know if they will completely ravage it, but they will sack it. Yes, they have sacked it. Also, they're gonna take this. And... I am gonna do the same thing here. Gonna try to break them down as much as I can with these small battles in situation where I actually have not an advantage, but a defender's advantage. But anyway, that battle will take place in the next patch. So I hope you join me then, and I hope that I also will be able to get off the counterattack. Maybe not next turn, but hopefully the turn after that. But yeah, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you return next time. Goodbye.